in December of 1531, on a hill near Mexico City, the Virgin Mary appeared before 57-year-old Juan Diego, a converted Catholic on his way to Mass. The Blessed Mother of Jesus talked to Diego in his native language and told him to inform the local bishop to build a church on the hill. When the bishop doubted Diego's story, he asked for proof that Mary had indeed revealed herself to Diego and sent him away. A few days later, in another apparition, Diego informed the Virgin Mary that the bishop demanded proof of their encounter. So Mary sent Diego to the exact spot she wanted the church to be built. She said there would be roses blooming in the dead of winter there, and those flowers would be the proof he needed to show the bishop. Diego found the roses blooming on the hill right where Mary said they would be. He cut them and hid them under his cloak to protect them from the cold. Appearing before the bishop, Diego opened his cloak, and dozens of roses fell at the feet of the bishop. The Virgin Mary's image then appeared inside Diego's garment. The bishop fell to his knees in prayer, and so ordered the church to be built on the site of their encounter in honor of Mary. It would become the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico City. In 1961, the Knights of Columbus, a Catholic fraternity stretching across North America, relives this miracle of the roses with a united prayer service in which they hand-deliver a rose made of silver to Catholic churches along the journey from Canada through the United States, and ending in Mexico City on the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Today, that silver rose was laid on the Marian altar at the Basilica of St. Michael the Archangel in Pensacola.
As Catholics, we are called to be a people of life and a people for life. The challenge before us is to teach the world that the life of each human being, unique and unrepeatable, begins at the moment of conception and ends by natural death. To accomplish this, we turn to the Blessed Virgin Mary, through whom the Word was made flesh. Through Mary, under the title of Our Lady of Guadalupe, patroness of the Americas, we seek the grace and strength to bear witness to the reality that every human life is sacred, a gift from God.
As we offer the Angelus today, receiving the silver rose through the ministry of the Knights of Columbus, whose presence I'm grateful to welcome today. And so as we come to the altar today, we do so in so many ways, praying to God for grace, asking our Blessed Mother's intercession, celebrating her appearance at Guadalupe, celebrating her involvement in our lives today through this reminder of the silver rose. Celebrating the message of peace and life that has come to us consistently and beautifully, century after century, age after age. We have to recognize our part in proclaiming that message. Each in our own unique way, we are called to be heralds of the gospel of life, heralds of the culture of life, of a way of life that celebrates God's goodness and grace at work. Through the examination of our conscience, through the repentance of our sin, through the forgiveness and grace of our God, we can walk along this path of life. We can walk along this path that leads to glory. And it begins here and now, if only we'll put one foot in front of the other. May God give us the grace today as we participate in this Mass to see clearly our part, our role, our vocation and our call to promote, uphold, and protect this beautiful culture of life, this beautiful gift of life that God has given us forever.
From here, the silver rose will continue its long and honorary journey back to the place where the Blessed Mother first appeared to Juan Diego almost 500 years ago. Diego was canonized as a saint in 2002. He is buried on that hill where he encountered the Mother of God, and his cloak is still visible inside the church for all who visit.